Hello and welcome to my shop. Today we're gonna try to take care of this thing here. It's a BALDOR grinder, 6-inch, quarter horsepower, single phase, which I got on Facebook Marketplace. It's in rough shape, but according to the person who sold it to me, it's working. It just needs a new cord, which indeed he's in bad shape. I'll show you more details in a minute. But let's try to see what we can do with it, if it's working. If not, what we can do to make it work and try to make it look a bit prettier. So let's work on this thing together and see where it leads us to. First, let's plug it and see. Alright, let's plug it and see if it works. I don't want to get shocked though, so be careful here. That feels good. I must have been fused. Yeah, so that didn't look so good. I'll just put a new wire because it just sparked and blew a breaker. Oh, let's see, I'll just cut it off. So this is a BALDOR 569. It's a quarter horsepower, 115 volt, 2.8 amps, 3450 RPMs. It's not frozen. This thing is pretty crusty and rusty, so I'm gonna use some PB Blaster to try to get everything loose. So we start with the wheels and remove all the parts one by one. Remove the only guard that there is. Remove the handle on the top. Try to get access to the electrical. Kind of crunchy it is in there. It's crunchy, but everything else looks good. So let's keep disassembling. The on-off switch, the base, now the motor itself. So removing the bolts, the tag, the sides. So try to separate the rotor and the stator. Remove the bearings so we can put new ones. Then we can start cleaning. So for cleaning, I use degreasing solution, and I also use sometimes a ultrasonic solution. And then I de-rusted everything for small parts in rust preventer, and I sandblasted all the painted parts, or at least what was left of painted parts. And I cleaned the stator and the rotor. Here you have it. All parts are ready to go. They're all sandblasted. Couple minor adjustments, but for the most part they're all ready. They look a bit dark for the castings because I put them in WD-40 for some protection, and all the small parts are in WD-40 until I'm ready to take care of them so they don't rust again. I got new bearings ready to go, a new power cord. I guess I'm ready to paint. We're gonna try to stick to the original color. I think it was close to machine gray, which I couldn't find at the local hardware store, so I just got Rust-Oleum Smoke Gray, and this is gloss enamel, and on top of that I'm gonna put a clear coat anyways, so it's gonna be fairly glossy. We'll see what the result is. So I guess yes, next step is clean the parts real good, dry them, paint them, and put everything back together. So let's start painting all the parts. Let's wire wheel all the tiny parts, polish the label, and put everything back together. So starting with the bearings on both sides, then the body, the base, the electrical, and the label. And we're done. Here it is, finally complete. As you saw, it's running great. There's some wobble because I put the old wheels and I didn't do anything with them. But overall, I'm very happy how this thing turned out. Looks good to me. I hope it looks good to you. I hope you enjoyed following this tiny restoration with me. And I'm gonna put this thing to good use. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll catch you later. Working. Awesome.